Shubor nakaslem jong unongsan Hima.
Ka seng jong ki Nonghikai school ba ya ka balatip kum ka Nehuta. Menta ka sengi ka khar artarik unai tung arajara arpusau kala penlong daga jing yakhi. Kum shi benta ban penpau ka jing persha Halor ki mat ki bala sa teng na ka benta ki Nonghikai daga ba ong ba Vice Chancellor u Professor PS Shukla shim lale AA ni shim ni ki senjam ban penurlong ni ki jing Dawa jong ki kum ki Nonghikai. Kawin ni kimat jing Dawa jong ki kalong bagi profesor ki bala khamslem lani ki senior professor ka kam ki la sha pen shong tat klem ka jing sha pen ke kerdan sha ka stage 6 nakaliang ka seng ki Nonghikai ki la ong bakani kala penjot shikat dai bat pendo yak hok jong ki namarkum ki Nonghikai bat ki nong wat benya jong ka school ba Nehu wat hadin bagi la depan penbiang ya baro ki jing don kamru ki dang sha kentat bat klem yo ya ka jing pen ke kerdan Namar lada yanu jor shiki wei pat ki school ba akum sha Assam University, Mizoram bat Nagaland University, bat ki wei kila dep ban penkeu kerdan ye ki senior professor sha ka stage 6 Henry ka school ba Nehu Shiliang pat kamla ban le. Bat lingba ka jingle Shiliang jong vice chancellor la sakhi ba ka pule dang le hapo ka school ba ru kala hiar arsut haki arsnem shiteng la benrap ka Nehuta. Nakaliang ka seng kala penram jurru Halor ka jing pel jong vice chancellor ka school ba Nehu ban penlong ye ka CAS nakabenta ban penkeu kerdan ye Nonghikai sha baro ki kerdan haman la ka hendreu benai kat kum ki kindon jong ka UGC jong snem arajar khat pra Hagabede bagi jing ki babon nakaliang ka Nehuta kala pha jan bon teli ki shiti show vice chancellor Henry shim lale AA nakaliang jong kumta nakaliang ka Nehuta kala rai ban penong daga jing ki ban Dawa ba Shukla ude ban Iehnoh ya ka kam kum vice chancellor bat Dawa ru bagi dei ban yo ye jing penkeu tulop nakapor sa kapor
Respect UGC rules. Respect Nehu statute, Act statute and ordinance.
Meeting should be resolved immediately.
Immediately.
Teachers unity Jindabad!
Jindabad.
Teachers unity Jindabad! Long
When light went off for 35 long hours, he's not in the station. Every time there's a crisis in this university, the vice chancellor Professor PS Shukla is out of the station. This indicates that he is least bothered about the welfare of this university. He is only bothered for what we don't know because maybe we have to ask. We have to ask for an RTI. We have to ask for an RTI that where have he been for last 2 years? Every second, third day he's out of the university. Whose money he's using? If he's using our money, for what purpose he's going? Is he going for official duty? Is he going for personal duty? Because he has not brought a single paise. Not a single paisa has been brought to Nehu by this vice chancellor to make a new hostel, to make new quarters, new classroom, maybe repair the road, street lights and everything else that you see around the campus. Everything is getting deteriorated, but he is least bothered because there is no money. Because earlier vice chancellor, we all remember whether it's Tusambili or Professor Chandan, every time they go to Delhi, they will bring 100 crore, 200 crore, make clusters of classroom, make your community hall, make your indoor stadium, make hostels, make water, everything else that we need. But today's vice chancellor, like PS Shukla, has no effort whatsoever to go to the ministry and say, I need 500 crore for the Nehu. I need 200 crore for Nehu. I need to build more quarters because quarters are dilapidated. Many of our teachers are staying in bamboo hut which is in shabby condition. That is not your accommodation as per your entitlement. But these issues are petty issues for him. His issues are whose bill is what, whose medical bill exceeds 500 rupees, who has forwarded, who has not forwarded. These are petty issues that a vice chancellor is not supposed to look at. He is looking at these issues and that's why he is not finding time for the larger policy issues. You need to have big schemes that you should bring from Delhi. And this is expected of a vice chancellor. Not only him, whoever sits in that chair. It's his obligation, it's his duty that he brings money for the welfare of the university. Not use our money, drain our money for things which otherwise we don't see brings any benefit to us. So far he has been out for n numbers of time. We really don't know where he goes. We don't know what kind of meeting he's attending because it is not fruitful in the interest of the university. Because coming back from that meeting, we have not seen him bringing anything special for Nehu. Nehu is what it was made from the time of Professor Mary, Professor Tandon, and so on and so forth. Since then, nothing has been added to this university. Two schools, School of Social Sciences and SEMIS, School of Management and Information Science. People who were waiting in the queue based on rotation by seniority has been ignored as far as the appointment of dean is concerned. Their deanship right has been denied. Not only that, there is more serious as far as the School of Social Science is concerned. The person who has been appointed illegitimately, and I will insist this word, illegitimately, because it is something that uncalled for, unheard of in Nehu. That person was the dean of School of Social Sciences for 3 complete years. Once she completed her deanship, she was appointed as head of the department for 3 complete years. Immediately after ending her headship, she was again appointed as dean of School of Social Sciences. Tell me under which rule? We have asked this VC time and again. Tell us which rule allows you to appoint a person who has already been dean for 1 term when you have more than 20 professors in the school waiting for their turn. And he said, no, I said, you explain to us, you convinced Nehuta why this person deserves another term. But he has no answer. And this shows that it's pure arrogance and violating the rules that are governing how a VC should function in a university. To expose this administration led by this VC, Professor Prabhashankar Shukla, who have failed in every front as far as the university is concerned, more specifically with regard to the welfare of teachers. So friends, I welcome all of you to this protest. We will start our meeting and we have 4 agendas mainly that we have put here. Well, the first one, as you all know, the long pending issues of CAS from 5 to 6. And as friends, as colleagues, as members of our Nehuta, we feel bad that people are retiring every month without getting their due share of CAS, which is their right to be promoted from stage 5 to stage 6. And we have been saying to this BC on his face that it is not the question of money, it's just a matter of 1 increment. But it is the matter of the prestige of teachers to be retiring as a senior professor because that's their right. They have fulfilled all criteria that has been laid down by the UGC. Yet, this Vice Chancellor somehow is not ready to, probably he himself is not the senior professor, that's why he doesn't want to see anybody as senior professor. But he has forgotten the fact that he is the Vice Chancellor, who is above all as far as among equals are concerned. Yet, he has been adamant. Many of our colleagues retired who are from different schools, and we feel so bad because all of them are so deserving to be retiring as senior professors like in any other university. In all central universities this has been done. You look around in the region, whether it's Mizoram, Manipur, Assam or anywhere else, everybody got their due share in due course of time. But in our university, this is the dubious distinction and this is the credit goes to this Vice Chancellor, Professor P.S. Shukla, who have not fulfilled his duties that have been enshrined. When he has been sent here as a Vice Chancellor, he is supposed to discharge his duty as a Vice Chancellor. But rather, he is acting as if he is the CEO of this private enterprise. And we have been telling him, and we are telling him again, that this Nehu or Northeastern Hill University is not your private enterprise, that you will function the way you want. You have to abide by the rule. We are governed by Nehu Act, Statute and Ordinance, and we are governed by UC Regulation 2018. Come what may, whether you like it or not, whether you want to favor someone or not, you are bound by these rules, and come what may, these rules cannot be ignored, and we as teachers we are here to ensure that this is implemented in letter and spirit. Yes, we can't do anything for those who have retired. But certainly some of our esteemed members are retiring every month. At least if we can give them their right dues, it will be a credit to this association because they have been long associated with Nehuta. For ages they have served Nehuta in different capacity. Yet, in spite of our best effort, we could not do because we were taking the path of persuasion. We were taking the path of peacefulness. We were taking the legitimate rights of deliberation and discussion. Yet, It has failed because this Vice Chancellor doesn't seem to understand any democratic setup. Rather, he wants to bulldoze things which are beyond the rule. And time has come that now no more talking. We have said him in the last meeting of the new Nehuta EC with him. We said we are done with talking with you. We will not write to you anymore. We will simply come and demand our right here. If necessary, we go inside his office to demand what is the rightful demands of all the teachers. And hence, we start with today. Well, the first is the long pending, like I said, CS of 5 to 6. And this is a very, very serious issue because many of our retired teachers, and sometimes we feel bad because our teachers, sometimes they go and sit in interview of those who are being promoted from 5 to 6. Because if you are 10 years professor, you are eligible to be member of the selection committee. While our senior members are sitting there for selection of somebody else in some other university, our own teachers are not getting out there. So, friends, let's take this very, very seriously that maybe, let's say another 15-20 days we can't do much. But certainly, beginning from the month of August onward, if any teacher is retiring, his due must begin. I'm just like to reiterate what he said. Last time when we met him, he said 31st July is the time that he has asked from us, where he will take a call on all these issues. While the 31st July is approaching very, very fast, we will intensify our agitation so that our demands are fulfilled at the right time. Point number 11, period of probation and confirmation. 11.1, the minimum period of probation of a teacher shall be 1 year, extendable by a maximum period of 1 year in case of unsatisfactory performance. Now, this VC seems to have decided right at the beginning of your joining that you are not giving satisfactory performance of your service. And this is the irony, this is I would say a joke, that he has already decided right at your entry level that your performance will be unsatisfactory. And hence, this is highly arbitrary. I think the probation has to be for 1 year, and if necessary, if there are adverse comments from the head and dean of that particular department and school, then only EC can take a decision. That too EC have to take, not selection committee. It has to be brought to the EC. EC will take a call based on the report that has been submitted by the HOD and the dean of that particular school to say whether XYZ has been satisfactory or unsatisfactory vis-a-vis their duty as a teacher in this university. But friends, believe me, there has never been a scenario that any teacher who have joined this university, because what irritates all of us is this university, we have to remind this Vice Chancellor again and again. Nehu have not started 3 years ago when he joined here as a Vice Chancellor. Nehu is 50 years old university. Don't teach us what is rule. We have been teaching rule to all other central university in Northeast because this was the first central university. There was a time when Vice Chancellors of newly formed university in Northeast will call the Vice Chancellor of Nehu to explain the rule. What is the rule? Today, we are looking for where are the rules. This is the mockery and taking the university to the drain. And we feel bad as teaching committee who have served this university for more than 20 years, some of you 30 years and so on. We feel bad that this university is being taken to drain simply because some person sitting in the chair is not discharging his duty the way it is enshrined in our rule book.